Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kind of zig, and I'm gonna say Jalen Williams. I think they're gonna need him to win. I think that he needs to be heard from for them to win. Last year, they had to take it to 7 games multiple times during their title run, and it always kind of came down to, hey, can Jalen Williams take him over the edge? Because Shea was doing his thing, the role player's doing his thing, and Jalen Williams has to. I mean, he has to come back. He has to come back. He has to be healthy. He can't just be running around during timeouts, dancing on the dance floor. He he's on the hot seat for me. I know it's just a different view of it because I think a lot of it is the Thunder against the rest of the league. So are they going to be able to step up, get that two-peat just with their second player? He's got to come back. Exactly, exactly. And like the Thunder just don't hit threes against the Spurs. It's crazy. Like they just struggle so badly from deep. It may come around and now they start hitting threes because of law of averages during the playoffs, but Spurs definitely have their number in the regular season. Yeah, yeah. It's they put a lot of workload on those guys during the regular season, and he's kind of run out of steam during the playoffs for the past couple of years. So hopefully he gets his mojo back and gets a little more juice coming up, or else it's going to have an implication on his legacy. Hate legacy talk, but it is what it is. And there's also trade implications. There's a lot of big guys that possibly available for trade during the offseason. Jalen Brown's acting up. We know Giannis is available, so Cavs may be forced to make, not forced, but be looking very hard into making a move, and some of these guys are going to be up for sale. So we may be seeing a one last dance type thing if they don't make it out. I'd be intrigued by the Hawks, especially because they have the picks, so that they wouldn't have to. They'd have the picks to give out, so they wouldn't have to sacrifice a lot of their players. So they'll still have a lot of talent. Obviously, I mean, if you can on the Celtics, if you can somehow exchange Brown for Giannis, you do it because of the talent upgrade, at least in the immediate future. You'd be sacrificing some in the long term, but obviously, you got to see if he's a better fit with Tatum than what's going on right now. So those two teams would be very interesting. And if the Knicks flame out, they're also a good option. It's just a matter of do they they don't have any picks, so they're going to have to trade salaries, and hopefully it matches up because all the picks are in Brooklyn from the Bridges trade. He's got a couple options because I feel like there's a lot of pressure on a couple of these teams to perform, and then Atlanta's sitting right there with the assets. So there's a couple places. Yeah, yeah, wild west. Yeah, it's. What'd you think about Jalen Brown's comments and continued comments? Said this was the best year of his life. No regrets. He doubled down on it tonight. Yeah, he doubled down. He's like, I'm gonna stand on it. It's the best year I played. It's my favorite year. Yeah. Yeah. Slap in the face. Yeah. I mean, they had won a championship a couple of years ago, and he was Finals MVP. So he's putting this season as a better. I mean, he had the most fun this season when you already had that season back then. It's tough to swallow. It's just, yeah. I think he really saw that he was playing at his apex level this season, and when Tatum came back, all the spotlight just went straight to Tatum. It's like, oh my God, he's just back and he's amazing, and everybody's calling him like a medical marvel, blah blah blah. And it probably pissed him off a little bit, right? It's just like it's kind of human nature ish. I mean, not everybody's going to have a little bit of jealousy, especially when they feel like they deserve attention or they've deserved the attention for the past couple of years. And when you actually do what you're supposed to do when the other guy goes down and still not get as much credit for it because the other guy's back and he's back at his 1A role, and it's human nature. It's tough to control your emotions when they're so high, and it's not always possible, I guess. But yeah, he's always welcome to have his own opinions. He did say though that he would like to be a Celtic for 10 more years if they'd love to have him. So it's not. He did walk. He did walk that into existence and being like, yeah, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I don't want to leave before you guys talk about it. Everybody will talk about it because that's what people do, and that's what we do. The vultures are definitely circling if they could though. Yeah, bring him on, baby. Yep, absolutely. Exactly. In the apron era, if you got two players making north of 50, $54 million a year, it just cripples the rest of your team in terms of team building. You could have Peyton Pritchard and Derek White on great deals, but they're streaky as well. So if you're going to be hamstrung and you're going to be handicapped in terms of team building. So if those two guys are not a perfect fit and they're beefing or not beefing, but we don't really know, you got to take all that into account.